Hello, everyone. Pastor Eric here, pastor at the Overcomers Ministry Church in for Kingdom with No Limit. Today, I'm in a place, I'm in a building to help you grow in your faith. Not only that, but I'm so here to help you fix your next year. 2023 is almost over. We have we're in October, then November, Thanksgiving month, a time we need to give thanks to the Lord. And also, um, New Year is around in January, February, December, Christmas, and another cycle starts. The Bible says that there's nothing new under the sun. You know, we have years, and it keep going and keep going, keep going, keep going. So here we are. I really want to talk to you about something very important. You sometimes you're gonna have to sit and think about your life and see how things are going in your life. All right. You wanna look at your life and ask yourself these questions. Is there any way I can rethink about my life? So today I'm gonna give you about 10 things that will make you rethink about your life. I usually tell people that life it's hard to define life for me. Life is something that is difficult to define because the definition a tree will give to life will be different from the definition a lion will give to life. The definition a lion will give to life will quite be different from the definition a human being will give to life. The definition a human being will give to life will be quite different from the definition an angel will give to life. I don't know what how the dictionary define life. We can find out real quick. Let me see. Life definition. Okay. Well, the dictionary define life as life is the quality that distinguishes living organism from dead or inanimate matter. It is defined by the capacity to grow, metabolize, respond to stimuli, reproduce, adapt to environment, perform functions such as eating, excreting, breathing, and moving. All right? Life can also be defined as a principle of force that underlies the distinctive quality of animated being. The distinctive quality of animated being. A self-sustained chemical system capable of Darwinian evolution. So that's what the dictionary says about life. All right? It says life is a quality that distinguishes a living organism from dead or inanimate matter. All right? That's how they define life. In another word, life is what makes something living instead of dead. So whatever that is dead is not living. Okay? That's how they define life. All right? It's defined by the capacity. Life is defined by the capacity to grow. So in life, you gotta grow. In life, you gotta metabolize, okay? In life, you respond to stimuli, all right? In life, you reproduce. Life is a byproduct of reproduction. In life, you can adapt to your environment. And in life, you can perform functions such as eating, excreting, breathing, and moving, okay? That's how the dictionary defines life. But for me, my definition to life is just simply what you make of it. All right, what you make out of your existence. Okay, so what you make out of your existence is just life. So I exist, but then if I become a pastor, that's my life. All right. For example, Mr. Parker exists, but then Mr. Parker is a pilot uh, in the U.S. Air Force. He's the father of 3 children, and he loves golf, and he loves swimming too. This is his life. So his life is all around what he created, what he maintains, what he believes in, and what he thinks. All right? So I believe like life is just what you make of your existence. That's your life. All right? Somebody chooses to live in the bush because he chooses to not be bothered by anybody, but to have interaction with animals and trees. The ground, the trees, the rivers, the nature. This is his life. This is how he defines his existence, by the way of living and thinking. Okay? So, sometimes you want to rethink about your life. And those are 10 different things that makes you want to rethink about your life. Number 1, the only limit for existence, order is not other than what you create in your mind. All right? NASA, NASA, in Houston and in Florida decided that they will go explore another civilization different from ours, Earth. Whatever NASA do has nothing to do with Earth. They just want to go out there into outer space to study life, to study things. So they studied the planets, they studied the galaxies, they studied Earth too, the atmospheric composition of Earth, and they had some foundings. They studied the Big Bang theory. They studied a lot of things. Okay, that's what the mind is. So in the mind, there is no limit to where you can go. All right. So the only one limit that exists is in your mind. All right. Whenever you say I can, you just expanded your limits. Whenever you say I cannot, you just pose a limit to yourself. If you say that you cannot swim, you just limited yourself to not swim. But if you say you can swim, you just expanded your existence to the ability to swim. If you say you cannot cook, you just limited your existence to not cooking. But if you say you can cook, you just expanded your existence to cooking. All right? From not cooking to cooking. So your existence is as limited as your I cannot, or your I do not, or your I do not want to. Okay? Your life is as limited as your I cannot, your I do not, or your I don't want to do it. That's how your life is limited. So every single time you say I cannot, this is where you have set the limit of your life. Every single time you say I will not, this is how you have set the limit of your life. All right? So think about this. You are as limited as your mind expresses itself. You are as limited as your mind think. Number two, success is not the key to happiness. Just because you want to be happy, you're like, oh, if I'm successful enough, I'll be happy. That is wrong. We have seen a lot of people that are successful, we should say. They have almost everything: boats, yachts, helicopter, private jets, golf courses, big houses, swimming pool, but they are not happy in their soul. So success, what you call success, is not the key of happiness. Happiness is the key of success. If you can be happy without having everything, materialistically speaking, you are already successful. if you can be happy with what you have, I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy, yes. Do I want more? Yes. Do I dream for more? Yes. But I'm happy with my family, my children, my wife, my whatever God gave me. I'm not bragging. I'm happy with it. And based on that happiness, I'm longing to extend. But if you think that you're going to obtain something to be happy, no, it will not work. No, it will not work. All right? There's nothing external to you that will make you happy. Happiness is your decision. Now, let me tell you something here real quick. We're going to have to redefine success. Many businessmen define success in a very different way. Somebody said they used to be poor, they became very rich, and they had no peace until they lost everything. Now they had peace, and they were happy. A woman was interviewed on the TV, and she said she was extremely wealthy. She had no time. She was into meetings and doing businesses until her husband had a stroke. And then she realized that no matter how wealthy you may be, you can never buy life with money. Then she realized that in a split of a second, the person you call your loving one can just be snatched away, and your money, your relationship, your friendship will never do anything against it. So then she understood that happiness is just success is just nothing else but to enjoy the very thing God tells you to enjoy. Your wife, your children, and your life, that's all. That's why the Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes, vanity of vanity, everything is vanity, and a pursuit of wind. Many things that we want to get, many things that we want to achieve, the greatest thing we want to achieve in life, oh my God, what you don't know is extra stress over yourself. Sometimes you need to enjoy what God gave you. All right? So success is not the key of happiness, but happiness is the key of success. Number 3, the way to treat yourself, all right? The best way to treat yourself is to set a standard for others on how to treat you. Oh, yes. I tell people all the time, the way you see yourself, the way you treat yourself is how people will treat you. Yes. The way you treat yourself, this is exactly how people will treat you. So the best way, all right, to treat yourself is to set a standard on how people should treat you. What you tolerate become a law. What you tolerate become a law. Yeah. If you tolerate the fact that people call you stupid, then it becomes a law. They'll call you stupid boy everywhere you go. If you tolerate the fact that people disrespect you all the time, then it's going to be a rule. You'll be a very disrespected person all over. No, what I'm telling you is, I'm not telling you go ahead and have a fight with everyone that cross your line. No. But sometimes the response you give to things, right, defines you. All right? And I mean, I've learned this in a very young age where I used to have a lot of friends and they gave me names. I didn't really like the way they called me. But I remember that it came a time where I just let them do whatever they wanted to do. And the way I let them do whatever they wanted to, they've decided to do to me was just how they perceived me. Until I grew up and I started changing my mannerism, I started going to church and changing the way I was, they wouldn't stop what they were doing and calling me. So when I changed my ways and I changed my way of presenting myself and acting and all this kind of stuff, then they decided, wow, we see a change on Eric. We can't call him like this. We can't treat him like that anymore. So whatever the way people treat you, all right, depending on how you see yourself, that's it. So if you want to rethink your life, think about how people see you, think about how people treat you, and how you allow them to treat you. Respect yourself and people respect you. That's that simple. Okay? Number 4, time is the most valuable currency. Spend it. You must spend it wisely. Time is the most valuable currency, and you must spend it wisely. Believe me, time doesn't wait on nobody. I was teaching in this school, and I was telling to the kids, some of your kids think you have time. Well, the truth of the matter is you don't have time. Time has you. You don't have time. Time has you. Time doesn't grow no wrinkle. You grow wrinkle. Time has no gray hair. You grow in gray hair. You're gonna grow gray hair. Time doesn't die. You is the one passing. Time, nobody can pause time. Command time. Time, I command you to pause and wait for me. Time will not pause for you. Time is flowing like water and nobody can stop water. All right? Nobody has control over time. Time has control over you. Time is counting. It's ticking. Boop. It's keep ticking. It's just keep going. It's just going on. And you can't pause time. So the best thing you want to do to your life is to learn how to manage your time. We are at the time of social media where you can spend a good 1 hour watching videos, funny videos, things that don't matter. Spend a good hour replying to, people chat and people messages and all this kind of stuff. But this 1 hour, you could have spent it doing something beneficial or profitable to your life. All right? So our ability to manage time will save us a lot. Muhammad Ali said that in a 60-year time of a person, he only spent about 30 years, maybe a third of these years for himself. Yes, literally yes. You have 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. You spend 8 to 12 hours at work. Then you have 12 hours of 10 hours left to take care of yourself. So you spend 8 hours into someone else's business to make it grow, and you have about 16 other hours just for yourself, your family, and you sleep about 7 hours. Then you have about 9 hours left. Those 9 hours left, you're probably gonna play with your kid or leave or drive around for about 2 more hours. Then you have 7 hours left. You're probably gonna watch TV, be on your phone or be on the phone conversation for another 2 hours. Then you have about 5 hours left. Then you're gonna spend time with your loved one for another 2 hours. Then you have 3 hours left. Then the rest is just something else. Eating, dinner, going out, another 3 hours. So time is gone. No matter how powerful you may be, you cannot bring yesterday back. You cannot bring 2022 back. 2022 is gone, which is load of problem. Now we're in 2023, which is about to get gone. Then we're gonna get to 2024, which is gonna go like that. So the question you need to ask yourself is, how are you making time profitable? How are you involving yourself into time? How are you putting yourself to work into time? How are you doing things in times? The Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 to, I believe, 9, it says, there is a season for everything, okay? And there is a time for everything. There is a time to sleep. There is a time to wake up. There is a time to throw away stone. There is a time to to pick up stones. There's a one to sow. There's a time to sow. There's a time to reap. There's a time to fight. There's a time to refrain from fighting. There's a time to love. There's a time to hate. There is time for everything. And a person that is smart enough knows what to do at the right time, at the right season, with the right people, at the right place, in the right environment. So whenever you do the wrong thing at the wrong time, with the wrong people, with the wrong environment, at the wrong atmosphere, you have just wasted time. And there is a lot of people that are wasting their time into something that they don't like doing. Well, time wasted is life wasted. If you really want to give meaning to your life, you don't want to waste your life. I repeat, time wasted is life wasted. Number five, the fifth thing you want to do to really think about your life. The quality of your life is determined by the quality, okay, by the quality of your relationship. Oh yes, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your relationship. All right? The kind of friends you have, the kind of people you have around you determine the quality of your friendship, the quality of your life. I surround myself with people that pour into me. The very people that are very close to me, they have to pour positivity into my life. The very people that are close to me, they really have to boost me up. They really have to challenge me to do better. But I don't like negative people around me. The quality of your life depends on the quality of the people that surround you. Do you know how it makes you feel when somebody calls you and say, I'm very proud of you and I love you? That makes you feel good. But do you also know how it makes you feel when somebody always points the finger at you as if you are always the wrong one? They point the finger at you as if you are the bad one. They point the finger at you as if you are the evil one. You understand? So you got to understand this. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of the people around you. Your relationship matter. Some people married the wrong person and they were dead. Yes, I've seen it many times. Some people had the wrong people in their crew, and this person sold them out. They turned their backs against them. Yes, I've seen it a lot. So the people that you're in relationship with, they matter on your life, and you want to see them. Oh my God, you want to be careful the people you have relationship. Number six, your attitude is a choice that shapes your reality. All right, your attitude. Some people have just this bad attitude. They're always in a fight with people. They're always in a skirmish with people. They're always in a dilemma with people. No, your attitude is a choice that shapes your reality. Yeah, that's not only that, but the way you respond to anything coming to you determines your attitude. All right? So whatever that comes to me, if I respond to it in a good attitude, in a good mindset, in a good mood, right, it will determine my reality and my environment. Now, I found out that reality, everybody has his own reality, okay? Our reality is based on what we perceive. Your perception creates your reality, okay? So if a problem is going on, if something is going on out there, and my perception to this problem is all negative, that creates my reality. So your reality is your perception. Your perception creates your attitude. Now, watch this. I have this thing here. Now I need to show it. Or I pray I can see it very quick. Very quick. I know I got to show it. It's very, 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 very important. Here we go. I pray I can see it. I'll see it. I'll find it. I got to share it with you. I got to share it. I got to share it with you. And I hope I'll see. I find it. So your attitude creates your attitude. Your attitude creates your habits. Your attitude creates your habit. And we are people of habits. Okay? And you gotta think about your habits before you act. Oh my goodness. I hope I find it. All right, I didn't find it, but it's okay. You gotta understand that we are people of habit. Oh, I found it. Your thoughts create your words. Your word creates your action. Your action creates your habits. Your habit creates your character, and your character creates your destiny. Oh yes, I repeat. Your thought creates your word. Your word creates your action. Your action creates your habits. Your habit creates your character, meaning your attitude, and your attitude creates your destiny. So it all starts with a thought. Remember, we start number one with your thought, and then it affects your destiny. Never ever forget about this. Okay? Number 7, your past is not determined by your future unless you allow it. Whatever that is the past, remain the past. Yes, we talk about generational curse and whatever you haven't done, your parents have done it, and it has an impact on your future. Look, whatever is past is past. You can still correct it today. You can correct the past by acting on your present. You are preparing your future in your present. Okay? Number 8, you can't change the direction of the wind. You can only adjust it. When the wind blows, you cannot change it. The wind is just blowing. Some problem comes to your way. There is nothing you can do about it than to just adjust yourself to the way the wind is blowing. That's it. There is a storm. I cannot speak to the storm to stop. There is a rain. There is a tornado. I can't do nothing about it. I can just be in a safe zone so that when the storm is going by, then I can make it to life. So now watch this. You cannot change the direction of the tornado. You cannot change the direction of the typhoon. You cannot change the direction of the hurricane. You cannot change the direction of the wind. But what you can only do is just to adjust yourself to the current situation. You cannot change your boss, adjust to his moods. You cannot change people, adjust and then move on. Okay, number 9, real quick. True fulfillment comes through giving, not receiving. The Bible teaches that there is much more joy in giving than to receive. There is more joy in giving than receiving. You got to learn to give. You got to learn to forgive, and you got to learn to give. Give to the poor people, sow seed. Give to the homeless. Give to the fatherless. Give to the motherless, the widower, the widows. Give it to them. Sow seed. There's much more joy in giving than to receive. All right? Number 10, the smaller thing can have the most effect in your life. If you want to have great effect, if you want your life to go in a good direction, something so small can have a big effect in your life. Now watch this. If I have to shoot something at 10 miles away from me, I have to make sure that I am straight right to it. Because a small wind that blows can change the trajectory of the bullet. Then I can miss my target. You understand? So a small change in your life, in your habit, can have a great impact in your life. Well, God bless you. I am Pastor Eric. I am a servant. I'm on 2850 North 81st Street, Omaha, Nebraska 68134. If you have any question, if you need coaching, if you need prayer, you need whatever counseling that is, call me, shoot me an email, and I'll be there to serve you. Life is a gift from God. You want to use it and you want to live it rightfully with the hand of God on your life, believing in God, and believe me, you're going to do good. Do the right thing, and the right thing will do you. God bless you, and I pray that the Lord keep you safe and sound, you and your family. You take care. See you then. Bye-bye.